Ladies and gentlemen, woo-wee, it's a K-Mark Lizzle production shizzle. K-Mark, the lawyer is here. Marquel, this vid is charismatic, so pragmatic, a schematic, lovely, fresh, law embodied, can't be copied. K-Mark law vids be the best. Everybody, Ma and Poppy, who need legal, tell your people, work your lawyer. Let me see your legal step. Law, it don't stop it. Everybody get to the court. Draft the motion up, argue your side all day long. Let me see your legal step. I love it when you legal step. Everybody legal step. K-Mark Law, we there for you. Outrageous, so contagious, make you crazy. K-Mark made it. Let me start. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am Marquel Cade with K-Mark Law, your favorite neighborhood lawyers, back with another edition of What Does That Mean Wednesday? Now, I am sure that almost everyone has seen a legal program where they're in court and someone yells, objection, and the judge goes, overruled or sustained. So today, we're gonna talk about overruled versus sustained. What does that mean? Now, I can tell you that one of my guilty pleasures, along with anime and video games and reading, is to watch legal shows. I love Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. I love Suits. I love Law and Order. My mom used to watch it all the time as a kid. But before going to law school, watching legal television shows or legal movies like My Cousin Vinny, I would always get confused when I would hear a lawyer yell, objection, and then the judge would yell, sustained or overruled. I had to concentrate and figure out whether or not that was good or bad, or use the reactions of the characters on screen to figure out if that was good for them or bad for them. Don't worry if you are doing this yourself. You're not alone in that regard. Before I went to law school, I did it too. But after you watch this video, you're gonna know the difference between sustained and overruled, so that when you're watching these shows in your guilty pleasure time, you'll know what the judge means. Before we talk about sustained versus overruled, it's important to talk about what an objection even is. An objection happens in court, generally speaking, when a lawyer believes that there's a violation of some evidentiary rule or court procedure. They're telling the court or the judge, hey, stop, wait a second, I don't think that this evidence is allowed. Here's my reasoning. You've heard objection hearsay, for example. Objection gets the court to stop, and hearsay is the reasoning that the lawyer is providing for the objection. Sustained or overruled, then, comes after the judge decides whether or not there is a violation of evidentiary rule or court procedure. By ruling sustained or overruled, the court is making a ruling and a determination right there on the spot on the legality of what the lawyer is objecting to. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk sustained. When an objection is sustained, the judge has determined that the lawyer made a valid objection, that there is some violation of evidentiary rule perhaps, or court procedure. This means that the question could be improper under the rules of evidence. This means that the witness can't answer the question. If the witness answers anyway, the answer can be stricken, which is another fancy term that just means it's removed from the record. It doesn't count, if you will. We have to pretend as if it wasn't said. An easy way to remember sustained equals stop. Stop as in the witness must stop and not answer the lawyer's prior question. So when you think sustained, think stop. It starts with an S. When an objection is overruled, on the other hand, the judge has made a determination that the objection that the lawyer made is invalid, that the question is proper, the question may stand, and the witness must answer the question when the judge overrules the objection that the lawyer made pursuant to the question that was asked. A shorthand way to remember overruled is ongoing, as in the witness must keep going. They must answer the question. They must continue as if the objection never occurred. So the next time you're struggling between sustained and overruled, remember, sustained starts with an S. Stop. The witness must stop. They must not answer the question. They must not keep going. Overruled starts with an O. Ongoing. The witness must keep going. They must answer the question. That's all, folks. Thank you so much for joining us today. This has been another edition of What Does That Mean Wednesday? Sustained versus overruled. Once again, I am Marquel Cade with Cade Mark Law, your favorite neighborhood lawyers. Protect your brand. Grow your business. Stay frosty, my friends. We'll see you next time. We hope this was helpful.